Silver Days, what's up, Silver Days? Fizzle Whiz, what's up? Happy Friday. What's up, Raymond? Welcome to the live stream. What's up, Aloe? Welcome to the bear market. Welcome to the bearish propaganda. Let's see. Just make sure I have everything I need. Oh. Had to change. Had to throw on my streaming shirts. And yeah. What's up, Jay Ferratus? Well, welcome to the live stream. Let's see what coins we have to look at today. Gala and GST. Yeah, I mean, I'm not getting any requests. That's crazy. Gala and what's the other one? GST. I mean, GST is just basically, yeah, GST is like dead. Dead in the water. All-time lows, which was recorded 8 hours ago. Wow. Squid is the Ponzi of the week. Let's see, Aloe with the oh my god, yeah, what is this? What the hell is this? Which one is it? Yeah, wow. Hey, it's up though. It's up 90% on the day. It's up 135%. What is this garbage? What is this garbage? Oh my gosh. Hold on. Hey, I'm gonna put your paw back in. Come on, baby. Here, girl. My cat likes to stick her paw out from under the screen. Hey. Taking a look at Subsquid on the live stream. So I guess technically we held support at the 0.5 and we did just have this massive rally that actually brought us back to the all-time high. I'm not gonna count this previous wick, which is where it was released as the high. So we used a 0.5 as support, and right now the target's on the upside. You can see we did get rejected at 21 cents, which is the 786. I want to say as long as it stays over 11 cents, and I know that's a really big sell-off, but unfortunately, if there is a correction, and you know, obviously to have a continuation, we do need some sort of correction and consolidation. We are looking at around a 35% drawback, and as long as it stays over the 382 at 11 cents 80, then the targets on the upside are still valid. But at any point, if we do break below 11 cent 80, I'd say the top is in and we are in for a deeper correction. That's pretty much it. Not financial advice, just my opinion, and thank you. Yeah, I mean, like, this is what we always talk about. You really want to buy when the RSI is extremely oversold, and if you bought it here, so Aloe, if you bought when the RSI is extremely oversold, and you caught this you caught a 278% pump, and that's what's gonna happen with Vara, guys. Hey, should we buy it? Are we gonna buy it or no? Dude, this is a no-brainer right now. This is literally a no-brainer, in my opinion. Man, I need to re-download crypto.com because this is on crypto.com. I am looking at a 200% pump from the current price for Vara. Alright, we'll see what happens, though. We'll see what happens. I mean, it's extremely oversold on the daily. It's extremely oversold on the weekly. I mean, yeah, I don't know. How's Cookie DAO looking? Let's see. Yeah, that sucks. Taking a look at Cookie DAO on the live stream. So we did use this area as support at 9 cents 90. Again, I say if we don't hold this area as support, then the next area of support for Cookie DAO is going to be 6 cents 90. But the good thing is that we had a sell off and we did manage to stay at and over 9 cents 90, which was this area of support. So technically, we don't need to change anything right now. We're still in this downtrend. Once the market turns bullish again, and once we start getting this relief rally for Cookie DAO, we do need to break this area of resistance. What we don't want to see is coming up and getting stuck at this downtrend and then making a lower low, because at that point, then you're just making lower lows and lower highs, and 6 cents 90 would be the play. Once we break out of this area, we'll start looking at the targets on the upside, and we'll just take it from there. None of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you. They did the classic nuke and pump. Yeah. What's up, Knights of Insomnia? Welcome to the 1 hour live stream. Nobody bought this. Dog and me, please. I bought more today. Yeah, but are you buying when the RSI is extremely oversold? So, I mean, I hope you're buying when we're like, you know, when we're close to being extremely oversold for your coins. That's why we look at the indicators. So, I mean, you already have your coins, right? So you don't really need to worry about it, and you just got to accumulate more as long as RSI being oversold also so happens to coincide with area of support. So that would be the best time and best opportunity to buy if you're going to buy anyway. But I mean, buying yesterday and today isn't bad because look, the RSI is almost extremely oversold. So you're not that far away. I don't think that if it does go down to extremely oversold, I don't know if we're going to necessarily break this area of support at 3033. That would be a really massive capitulation. So even worst case scenario, you're still maintaining an uptrend, and the targets on the upside are still valid once we turn bullish again. So 2064 and 2095 are still in play for Dog and me. Rotate to Vara? Dude, I don't know. I don't have Coinbase, so I can't. But also, I stopped using crypto.com again because their spread sucks, and I forgot how bad I hated crypto.com. Because literally you could buy it for 32. So you buy it right now, and if you buy 1 million coins at $2,600, you're paying $3,200, and you're immediately going to be down $600. That's how bad the spread is with crypto.com. Absolute garbage. And there's no liquidity on there, so even if you limit buy from your phone, it still sucks. It's a no-brainer. Then why it has no volume? Exactly, it has no liquidity, no volume. Dude, this is so bad. 137,000 volume, man. That is like absolute garbage. Yeah. I feel like this is going to be one of the coins that is going to be life changing though. What's up, EVG? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the Dogelon Mars show. You're welcome, Raymond. You are welcome. How's Dogelon doing? Yeah, look at that. We hit oversold, and then we got this massive bounce. But this is horrible. We don't want to see that. We don't want to see this bounce, and it only being like, I guess 6% is a lot. So never mind. I guess that is a good amount. But really, what you need to see is higher highs. I think targets for Dogecoin is still valid at 6 zeros 21 to 6 zeros 35. And then 6 zeros 73 for a... Yeah, 7x from the current price is still in play as of right now. Wow, 10 votes says that alt season in Q4 2025. Let's go. That's very optimistic. You guys are very optimistic. We gotta do GST, Green Satoshi Token. Yeah, wow. Taking a look at GST, Green Satoshi Token, on the live stream. So unfortunately, I mean, you don't really need me to tell you this, but we are very, very, very bearish. One. Two, we just put in the all-time lows about 8 hours ago. So we just, after 4 years of accumulation, sideways, and selling, we actually just put in a new low, an all-time low, 8 hours ago. So just be careful with GST. Again, at some point it does, I guess, have to bottom. And it is now a very small market cap, 17 million. Keep in mind, when it came out, the highest market cap it ever got to was 137 million. So they diluted the market, and there's a lot more coins in circulation at this point. So just be careful with that. But that's pretty much it. Again, we are on the daily. We are almost extremely oversold. Actually, we are technically oversold, extremely oversold, because we are actually below zero, or below this level at 30. So extremely oversold as of right now. Last time this was the case was back in April of 2025, and you can see we did get some sort of rally, although we did make a lower high and a lower low. And then the last time before that was July 2024, which again, if you held it long enough, we did technically make a higher high, but then we fell off the table and made a lower low. So is it going to follow suit, or are we finally going to be bullish with GST? Your guess is better than mine. But as of right now, as long as it's under 2 cents 70, which keep in mind as of today is itself a 500% pump, it is still macro bearish on the bigger time frame. I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. And thank you so much for your support. Fernando says Doge. Let's look at Doge for you, Fernando. Alice says good old GST. Sold that garbage at 3 cents. You're lucky. A lot of people held it to 0, man. Good luck, guys. I'll watch the replay. I'm tired, boss. Sickening market. Yeah, you're telling me, man. This is horrible. Silver Days XRP says Zebic. So let's take a look at Doge, and then let's take a look at Zebic. Taking a look at Dogecoin on the live stream. So unfortunately, we do need to redraw our targets because it did break through key support, and we did get a bigger move down. So as of right now, on the shorter time frame, we are holding 23 cents, which is the 382, which is That's what you want to see. You want to see price action over 23 cents. Anything below that, the next area of support is 21 cents. Although I do think that we will get a bigger capitulation back down to 17 to 20 cents. However, we don't need to draw all those targets right now because it's over 23 cents. So we'll just go with that. Hopefully this selling was it. We made a higher low. We're making higher highs. So hopefully the next targets up are in play as of right now. So unless we get another sell off, then we'll just take a look at the targets on the downside once that does happen. But technically right now the 618 is in play. We are still over the 382 on the shorter time frame, which is 21 cents. So at this point we could box this area and say still bullish as long as it stays over 21 to 23 cents, which did come down to our box, and now we're attempting to get a reversal. Double top at the 618 is in play at 29 cents. Once you get that breakout, the next target on the upside is 36 cents, making that higher high on the shorter time frame. And on the macro time frame, you're in this channel anyway, so this is extremely bullish because on the macro time frame, you've been making higher highs and higher lows since October of 2023. And yeah, that's pretty much it. None of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. Oh man, dang it, I ended the video. Oh my god. All right, whatever. I'm just gonna post it anyway. None of this is finance. And it ends abruptly right there. Damn, that was such a good video too. Oh well. Zebik. Taking a look at Zebik network on the live stream. So nothing has changed. It's still consolidating within our two key levels of support and resistance. So again, on the downside, we came down twice since September. Actually, since July of 2025, we've managed to stay over this key level at 2035. It's still macro bullish over 2035. And then we do have resistance here at 2047. So we obviously broke out here, came back down, and now we're retesting it. We already retested it as resistance. We came back down, retested support. So you're just consolidating sideways and accumulating. But once you do get a breakout over 2047, I do think that previous high and then price discovery up to 1 cent 40 is in play for Zebik network. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you. Oh my god, I can't believe I said Vara. It's because I had it up. Okay, Gala. We got to look at Gala. Where is, what's his name again? Do you guys remember the Gala Moon Boy? What was his name? Where has he been? Where has he been? Yeah, I don't know where he's been. Taking a look at Gala on the live stream. So Gala hasn't been doing anything. It's just consolidating. It is extremely bearish on the macro and the shorter term time frame. We do have resistance on the shorter time frame at 1 cent 70 to 2 cents 20. Once we get a breakout, then we could start looking at the targets on the upside. But as of right now, we just need to establish a floor, which hopefully we have back in April 2025 because we put in a lower low and then we came down and double bottomed here. So what you don't want to see is coming back down and breaking and making a lower low. So as long as it stays over here, target on the upside is still valid, which is breaking through this area of resistance. Once that breaks, then we can start taking a look at the targets on the upside. But that's pretty much it. Unfortunately, it's pretty boring and hasn't been doing anything for a very long time now. None of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you so much for your support. Brutal market. What an absolutely brutal market. Let me see. We're going to make our watch list videos tomorrow too. Got to take a look at everyone's coins and basically be like, hey, everything is bearish, so there's really no point of even looking at it. Let's see. 26. Damn. I really hope we make it out of here. Let's see, trending. Pump fun. Actually, you know what? What I can do is, let me just look at like my top performing coins, like videos. Let's see, popular. Onyx coins popular. Helium mobile. Spell token, Swift. Math. Oh my gosh, 11 months ago. Wow. All right, I guess 71% of you think that alt season is going to happen in Q4 of 2025. That's not bad. Let's see, content, videos. What? Hold on. Top content, Avantis. That's a good one. Yeah. Okay, so we'll do Avantis. Oh, it's going back up too. That's pretty good. What is this? Bio protocol? Bio protocol. Sapien. We've my top content. Doge killer leash. But leash is going to 0, so I don't even know why anybody's looking at this. Oh wow, it's up a lot. Aloe, where are you at? It's up 16. It's up 11%. Let's go. And that's it. Yeah. Wow. Views have gone. No, actually, it's been the same. So it like usually peaks like. It usually peaks daily. Daily lows is like 700, 800. And then it peaks at 2,000 to 2,600. So yeah, it's been roughly the same. Can't really complain. Yeah, I guess let's look at Avantis. Taking a look at Avantis on the live stream. So, so far so good. I guess we could change it to the hourly though. Maybe we can get a little bit more insight and information on it, especially with the RSI and stock RSI. So we were extremely oversold here. The stock RSI was max bullish. Now we did get some sort of reset with a sell-off. RSI is going back up. We didn't come down and retest this area as support yet, $82.24. It doesn't necessarily have to come down this low because you could be forming some sort of uptrend and channel here, and then you could just get a blast up on out of here. But as of right now, as long as it stays over this level, then 291 is still the target on the upside. But that's pretty much it for Avantis. None of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you so much for your support. Bio protocol. Yeah, you double bottomed. Taking a look at Bio protocol on the live stream. So it looks like you double bottomed here. But let's see. I guess. Interesting. So let's redraw our targets as of right now. So from the high to the low, we do have resistance at 15.80 to 18 cents. And then once you break out from here, then I'd say to the moon. And then in terms of Moonboy target for Bio protocol, I would say 54 cents once we do get a breakout from this previous high, which as of today is going to be around almost a 300% pump. The market cap is only 227 million, so that's going to put it around $600-700 million, which is not unrealistic. Important to say, because it's not like I'm saying it's going to like $5 trillion, right? So definitely, if you don't know about market cap, please do your own research on it. Very probable. And then support, yeah. So we did find support at the 0.5 on the bigger time frame, but technically, as of right now, we don't need to worry about it as long as we came down here and double bottomed. Targets on the upside are still valid. However, if we do break this previous low, then we'll start looking at next areas of support, which really quickly it'll be 12 cents. 11 cents, and then so on, and we'll just take a look at it depending on how low it goes. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you so much, and I'll keep you guys updated, and thank you so much for your support. Damn, I kind of glitched there. I saw the super chat. First super chat of the night, Jason Sinkar. So just FYI, I am making a Toshi update video tomorrow too, because it's on the watch list. But obviously, let's take a look at it right now. Did we get a nice bounce? Please tell me we got a nice bounce. Yeah, we did. Yeah, Toshi's really not doing anything. It's just going sideways. But yeah, like we talked about last video, right? You did get stuck here. I didn't want to redraw the targets because typically you do come up here, you make a higher high, and you come down and you make a higher low, and then you've been doing that since. I mean, you've been doing that since it came out. Like, it's been doing the same thing over and over again. It is becoming more and more compressed, so hopefully we do get a blow off top. I do think that 2094 is still in play. But if you're still wondering, like, hey, like if you have your Toshi, like if you're asking me, hey, if I have my Dogecoin on Mars, where's the next? If I were to buy more, where would it be? In that case, it would be 3048, which I know for you, it's like, oh my god, that will devastate your position. That's like 30%. Oops. That's like that's 30% capitulation. But technically, for like the way that I see that is that it's an opportunity to buy. It's still making a higher low. It's still maintaining structure, and that the RSI and the stock RSI are probably going to be completely on the floor. But it's not even doing that. It looks like it wants to break out. So if you're in, you're in, and if you're not in, then I don't know, because it's already up. So. But I think you're already in. I mean, you have a picture of Toshi as your profile picture, so I do think you're already in. But that's pretty much it for Toshi. Just keep in mind, still relatively a small market cap. 2x back up to its all-time high, which I think it's a 300 million market cap, right? Yeah, it's only a 300 million market cap, so that you're looking at a 600 million market cap, which is not too far away from its previous all-time high. And then all-time highs for price discovery, all-time highs, new highs, you're looking at, well, let's just, for easy math, let's just say it's 10x. So you're looking at a 10x, which is a little bit less than that. Yeah, so 2070, let's even say 2070. You're still looking at a 3 billion market cap, so still relatively low. And that is going to put the price at, well, I mean, the 12x is going to put the price at around a penny, which I think that'll be a very big psychological factor if it actually hits a penny, because from there it could go absolutely nuclear. But that also might be the top. So you actually might top out at 3 billion market cap, but that's pretty much it. Not financial advice. And again, we're going to make another update video tomorrow, but it's actually going to be posted on the channel because, yeah. And thank you so much for the 2 beans. I really appreciate it. $2. Not bad. Toshi to 1 penny by 2026. Yeah, I mean, that's possible. I think that's very realistic. As long as you're not saying Shiba Inu to $1. Or XRP to $1,000. As long as you're not saying XRP to $1,000, we're on the same page. Toshi to 1 penny, I think I can do. Oh man, we broke down. Taking a look at Sapien on the live stream. So unfortunately, we did break below support, macro support. So as of right now, the next area of support for Sapien is going to be around 16 to 17 cents. And then resistance, if we do get some sort of relief rally, it does need to break this area of resistance between 21 to 24 cents. So just keep in mind, if it's actually bearish, then this is what's going to happen. We're going to come up and we're going to get stuck at resistance, consolidate, and then break down and make a downtrend. We don't know how low it's going to go. Typically, we come back to the 618.76 retracement, and then from there we start some sort of uptrend. But it could also just come up here and break this area, which is the best case scenario, and then make that higher high. So regardless, we have resistance at 1680, and then support at 1680, so between 16 and 17 cents, and then we have resistance here at 21 to around 24 cents. I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Flare has been moving. If Flare hasn't been moving, what do I get? If it's not up 10%, I am ending the live stream. Okay. Okay, I guess it's technically up 8%. We used to make Flare content, but the guy who was a member actually no longer is a member, so I had to take it off. The videos also weren't doing good. Let me see if I can pull it up actually. Let me see. Oops.
I do.
Let's see. Flare. Oh my gosh.
You with a new video on.
Oh my gosh, you guys, this is what a blast from the past. Look at this.
Pangolin. Hey guys, it's Crypto Meow Analysis coming at you with a new video on Pangolin.
I don't have a camera on this.
Okay, so
dude, Pangolin was at 2 cents. Oh my gosh, can you guys believe that? Aloe, we just got to go back in time. What do we do? Why did we get it wrong? How did we get it wrong? Dude, Pangolin went to 62 cents.
Oh, let's see, what is this? Oh, me is that this coin is extremely undervalued at this point because the total locked up value is about 6 times more than the market cap.
I was right about this. Like, that's crazy.
It does still.
Because look at that. The total locked value was 24 million when the market cap was 4 million. You guys got to understand, like, anytime you see that, that's so bullish. It means the coin is undervalued. Oh yeah, they released more coins. Look, 175 million. And then here they have 222. It's almost fully diluted now.
Have some.
Wait, let me see how high I said it could go.
Okay, PNG is capped at a 230 million for October. That would be, I guess. No, I guess it's not the all same. Your whole calculation.
Wait, what?
So as long as we stay on top of the go, not then we're hitting all-time. No, I guess it's not the all-time lows, is it? Yeah, it would be the all-time lows. We would hit the all-time lows, which I should actually look at that. A month ago.
Oh, what the
so
heck?
we're only 10% off.
I didn't even do it.
Our all-time lows, which was registered a month ago, and look at that, 99% from the.
Okay, sorry, I got sidetracked. Let me do Flare before that guy basically unsubscribes. Oh, taking a look at Flare on the live stream. So Flare is attempting to break out of this downtrend. You are breaking the 382, which is bullish on the macro time frame, over 2 cents 40. You are invalidating this downtrend because you're attempting to break out. As long as you break out, I would put the target at 4 cents 80, which as of today is around a 91% pump. And then once you break out, next area of resistance is 790. And that's pretty much it. So far, so good for Flare. So I really hope we do finally get that breakout. I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. And thank you so much for your support. Coming at you with a new video. Yeah, I know. Back when I had a lot of energy. 5 million market cap had to get added to. It was on Coinbase. It was on Coinbase back there. I only made videos on on video, like on the coins that were on Coinbase. Not only, but you know. Let me see. Let's see. Oh, you know what another one was? Swift. Let me look at Swift coin. We have videos from Swift coin from like dude, we were like right on certain of like a couple of these coins, we were literally like on point. I don't get it. Look at this.
This is coming at you with an update video.
Dude, it was 204.
So the reason why I'm making this update video.
And then what does Swift coin go to? Oh wow, it's like all the way back down. That's crazy. 204 went to, yeah, I guess a 10x, so it's not crazy. But we were looking at this before 204. Let me see. Oh, wow, I guess, yeah, damn. Guess I don't have any. I have a whole bunch of videos, but it's like the oldest one I have is May of 2024. Huh. Oh well. Did you ever look at ABT? Let me see. ABT, like before it had its run up. Let's see. Yeah, what is this? Oh, I didn't like my own video.
This is coming at you with a new video on ArcBlock. I remember actually seeing this coin on crypto.com back in 2020, and it was between it was like here, like where it was like 9 cents, 10 cents, and so on. It didn't do anything last bull run though. So you see how like it really didn't do much. But it looks like it's just going absolutely parabolic right now, which is crazy. So congratulations.
Oh, that was the top when I made the video. That was the top.
Let's look into this because look, this is exactly what happened. So from this high to the low.
Let's see if I say. Let's see if like we say that we're going down.
Once we broke the previous all-time high, once we broke the previous all-time high, the next target's going to be at $19. So it looks like it wants to head to $19. That's the next target. So as long as we stay over $1.98, we should consolidate and move up. Now, areas of support for ArcBlock would be from this move down here, $1.73. So I want to say $1.98 to $1.73 area of support absolutely needs to hold. So if it comes down anywhere over here, it needs to hold, followed by.
Let's see if it did hold. No, it didn't. It never ended up holding it.
Continuation up, and then $19 is in play. So that is the next area of support, which is $1.73. And just keep in mind that from this high to the low on the shorter time frame, we are getting stuck at the 236. However, we could still come up and hit the 382 and be bearish. Okay, so we could still come back down here if we don't break.
And that never happened.
$2.99.
This thing just like fell off the cliff.
Once we break this, then we're probably going to consolidate and then move up. Before the $16, you have to, or sorry, before the $19, your next target is $7 on the shorter time frame.
and then it's 1665, and then we'll just have to take it from there. Macro target is 19, and then you can see if we draw our fibs differently, then we have different resistance areas as we go up. Again, those are my targets for arc block. Congratulations. Yeah, from, I guess let's just measure it from here to, so it's unfortunate this video, God willing, gem hunt. Yep, it didn't hold, and we went all the way back down. I guess I have to look at my other videos. But yeah, when we're that bullish, it's like, I don't want to say, hey, we're going to go back down. But now I've been actually saying that. The same thing with Zebic Network. Because I've actually been saying that for a lot of coins now. Where it's like, hey, if we don't hold this area of support, we are probably in for a deeper correction. What other coins? Oh my gosh, I made a video on Vara. Oh my gosh, I made a video on Vara on... Hey, that's crazy. Look at this. You with an update video. Dude, Vara was at 4 cents. So, did we floor? Did we floor? That's the big
What's
question.
up, Eric? How are you?
So RSI
7:38 in the morning.
Now we're getting a bounce.
Nice. Good morning.
We're still in the red. So there needs to be buying pressure. So from this high to the all-time low now, nothing's bullish about Vara until we get over 6 cents 40 and we stay above it. The next area of support, I guess, arguably, we hit. Look, from this low to the high, we literally smacked into the 1618. Sorry, yeah, which is around 38. So that was right on call. And then the next area of support is a bigger move down to around 1 cent 58. So just keep in mind it can come back down here.
Oh my gosh.
Make all-time lows down there. And that would be around a 61%.
And then people were like,
again.
wait, did I say, like... Oh, no. Look at this. Below 4 cents or 3 cents, Vara can easily be a dead project, in my opinion.
Like, that's really bearish. So, like, I'm not saying it's going to go down there, but if you have your money in, you should know. Just like me, I have my money in Doge on Mars.
Yeah, see, I'm always giving warnings. Let's see. New food review video, by the way. Let's go. Let's go, man. Hell yeah. I'm so happy he made a new food review. Let's start a excuse me, let's start a poll. Let's say we're gonna look at leash. Oh my god. I mean, like, what am I... There's nothing to look at. Moon Sloth says DNT. Welcome to the live stream, Moon Sloth. Yeah, let's take a look at DNT for you. I remember when this coin was listed on Coinbase, District 0x. Let's see. Let's take a look at Leash, and then we'll take a look at District 0x for you, man. We'll see if it can go back up. Taking a look at Doge Killer Leash on the live stream. So I don't know. I mean, this thing looks like, I think it's being migrated into a new coin. But, I mean, the RSI is extremely oversold. And it just obviously had a massive rug. Like, it just went down 97%. So that's extremely unfortunate. Bearish under $32, bullish over 93.
And unfortunately, I think, I think this is being migrated into another coin. So I don't know what's going to happen with Doge Killer Leash. I think it might just basically go to zero. But just be careful with this coin. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you so much for your support. And then let's look at District 0x. Do we have a chart for this? Yeah, we do. Nothing has happened, actually. Yeah, nothing has happened. Taking a look at District 0x on the live stream. So we actually don't need to change our targets at all. It just looks like it's accumulating and consolidating sideways right now. District 0x is a 25 million market cap, so it has a lot of upside potential. It's not like one of those coins that are also down 99% from like their release date, right? So those are a couple positives that I see when I look at District 0x. Keep in mind, we do have resistance here at 3 cents to 5 cents. And then as far as where I think like are big areas of resistance, which you can decide at what point you want to sell or if you want to sell. But from the current price up to the two major areas of resistance, which would be the 618 and the 786, you're looking at around a 400% to an 800% pump. And then just keep in mind, even on the high end on 800%, so an 8x, you're still looking at it under a 200 million market cap, so it's going to be around 170. And just to give you some perspective, yeah, that is around the previous high. So the previous high market cap was 196 million. So you're not you're not really that far off from breaking out. It is relatively a small market cap. It does seem like it's fully diluted at this point, so maybe it might have not been, which is why there's some sort of discrepancy between the price and the market cap. But it is now fully diluted, so you don't have to worry about that. And another thing to note is that it is on only 5 exchanges, so only 5 places. So as it gets more and more partnerships and it gets more and more listings and there's more and more liquidity, then that is going to impact the price positively. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and I will keep you updated, and thank you so much for your support. Yeah, District 0x is a good one, man. I mean, look, like we had a huge market capitulation, and you're just basically consolidating. It's not really doing anything, so. Love your channel, dude. Hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Moonslot. I hope we make it, man. I hope I make it with Dogelon. Have you seen the new Ukraine guy talk dates when BTC goes up? Basically, he's been spot on 3 times, and from today to 5. Wait, when is he saying? Oh, 5/10 it goes up. What do you mean, May 10th? So we have to wait until May 10th? Or, oh, no. I think you're in Europe, so that means October 5th, right? So you think, so he's saying that on October 5th it's going to go up? Eddie Lang, we already did Avantis. I also I'm gonna upload the video after this, but because we're very slow, I'll go ahead and take a look at it for you again. We said as long as it comes down and stays over 82 cents to $1.24, it doesn't even need to come down. 291 is still in play. So basically, long story short, for Avantis, 291 is still in play. So you don't have anything to worry about right now. Look at this.
Good
dude.
afternoon.
Oh my God, he has 13 likes, 329 subs. Man, he's growing. He is. Oh my God, so many comments. We'll take a look at it towards the end. And we'll fact check. See, I'm his fact checker. So basically, he's the one that just makes the content, and then I'm like the one like on the back end that's like just making sure that he's telling the truth about the calories. And look at this dude. Look at this dude. Look at this. Look at this dude. Damn, he's growing out his beard. That's funny. I'm growing out my beard. I actually have to cut it. It's getting pretty itchy. Yeah, I have to cut it. I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow, actually. Just because it like really makes me touch my face a lot. Make sure you guys vote. If you guys at the end of the live stream, if you guys want to watch the next food review, Cool Ranch Dorito Locos Taco, Y2K limited edition. And I don't know why this Lamborghini keeps coming up. I've never looked at a yellow Lamborghini in my life. I would never buy a yellow Lamborghini. Yeah, I mean, Doge isn't bad. As long as we stay over 21 to 23 cents, we should go and make that next higher high. Now I want Taco Bell. I think the last time I got Taco Bell was like 5 years ago. No, actually, never mind. I forgot. So my friend, he came into town, and it was right after Vision posted his Dorito tacos, and we were going on a cruise, and basically I was like, hey, why don't we go try the Dorito tacos? And then we went, and I think he said that you could get 3 of them for $12 or something, but each one wasn't like, it was like it was $4. No, how much did he say? Like 3 for something, or two for $6 or something. But anyway, they were like really expensive where I was, so I ended up just getting 2 veggie soft tacos. So it was a soft taco, and it had potatoes in it, and then lettuce, tomato, and then I got it with no sour cream. It was okay. It was just like potatoes inside, so it wasn't anything crazy. He did get, I think he got like a Crunchwrap Supreme or something, or like the 7-layer burrito. But that's what I wish I had gotten. It's just that I was like, oh, we're gonna go on a cruise, so I don't want to like eat. I want to wait to eat bad when I'm actually on the cruise, as opposed to like beforehand. So I didn't end up getting a Crunchwrap Supreme. I think that's all the food review, though, right? I mean, or sorry, I think that's a food review. What am I talking about? I think that's all the coin requests, right? I mean, excuse me. Metal Detecting England is in the house. The whale, the Jasmine whale. Metal Detecting England says, hello, all still holding my Jasmine and starting to worry now. Well, I mean, you're worrying because we're bearish, but like usually you're feeling the way that you do at a bottom. And typically that's how you sell, and then you sell the bottom. So if you've already held this entire way down, maybe if you're like worried, when we start going back up, and if we start getting rejected at 1 cent 70, then you can actually consciously choose to say, okay, well, hey, I don't want to feel like that anymore, so I'm going to sell now. But at the point that you're feeling it right now is that it's already the bottom. Like, look at the RSI on Jasmine, Metal Detecting, just to kind of give you some hopium. Like, we're extremely oversold, okay? And the last time that this has been the case,
last time this has been the case, and then this time. Look, every single time this has been the case, you've actually had the opportunity to sell higher. Even here, you had the opportunity to sell higher. So even if you make a lower high, even if it goes up a little bit, right? You still have an opportunity to get out, but you actually won't be selling the bottom this time. So there's some hopium for you, right? Unless the bear market starts and you're going to go up, and you're still going to go up, but you're going to make a lower high, and then you're going to validate a downtrend. So even if the bear market has started, you'll still get an opportunity to sell at a higher price. So I hope you seeing the indicators. Let's see if I can look at it on the weekly. No, nothing really crazy on the weekly. Monthly maybe? No, nothing on the monthly either. Yeah, I hope like you seeing it on the daily. You seeing it on the daily can give you some hopium. MD says, great channel. Did you look at Ondo yet? No, we could take a look at it. Taking a look at Ondo on the live stream. So we did come down and retest this 0.5 as support. Kind of. We didn't really come down all the way. But you really needed to stay over the 382. I do think that we are probably in for a deeper correction with Ondo only because this structure isn't bullish. I don't think we're going to all of a sudden fly up one out of here. I could be wrong, but again, I do think that we are in for a deeper correction, and most likely we're going to land somewhere between 71 and 79 cents before we start moving up. The good news is the target on the upside is still valid regardless of on if we do go down to those areas of support, which is the $1.35 previous high, and then all-time highs price discovery up to 452. That's pretty much it for Ondo. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you so much for your support. You're welcome, Metal Detecting England, MDE. You are very welcome. Very slow day today. Wow. We're going to live stream again tomorrow, like a little bit later, though. I have to live stream for the rest of the week because I need to get my ad revenue up. So I'm going to be making tons of videos for the next, like, 5 days. Because I have a goal, and unfortunately my goal hasn't been met. So when that doesn't happen, then I'm going to be going live. I'm going to live stream, like, basically every single day for the last week, just to try to make up the difference. I'm not saying that because I want you guys to super chat, obviously, would be nice, but it's because I make videos. So like when you guys ask me for Ondo and Jasmine and Avantis and things, I clip the videos. That's why you hear me talking like that, and then I upload it afterwards. So it just means more work for me, but I might as well go live stream too, just in case there are super chats that come in. So it's like a win-win. But that's basically why I'm saying that. So September has been brutal, but obviously it has been brutal for crypto in general. So obviously less people are even interested in looking at it. We're just going down. It's just death. So I get it. But it just means that I have to grind a little bit harder during these months to at least make up the difference for my personal goal. Because yeah. Let's see. Aster, what's this? Another biggest rug pull in the history of crypto? We'll say night now. It's 1:55 a.m. Undead think Jasmine's going over 10 cents. I mean, that's not like that's 50 billion market cap, or no, sorry, that's 5 billion market cap. Where do I think Jasmine is gonna hit? Actually, if I had Jasmine, what is it, 50 billion? Yeah, it's 50 billion. The highest market cap it's ever had was actually recently. It's almost fully diluted now, so we don't have to worry about token dilution. I mean, 10 cents is going to put the market cap at 5 billion. I think not. I think what did I say? Yeah, I think my target is between 5 cents, which we already hit, and 11 cents. So I think just about 10, 11 cents is where I would personally be at. But again, if you're going to hold it past that, I really hope it goes higher than that. But I do think we are going to at least get a 786 retracement before the bear market starts. I think that's okay. Like that's realistic to say because again, you are still looking at a 5 billion market cap, which is around a 2x from its all-time high market cap. Avantis is the Coinbase version of Aster, so another biggest rug pull. Got it. Yeah, I mean they're just coming out with like new rugs to like sell to their retail, and people are eating this up. How is Aventis looking? Aventis is just still consolidating. That is true. About the only coin I own that didn't endure that dip. Yeah, I mean this thing is pretty solid right now. There's only so much more selling pressure, right? Not bad. What's up, Jafantho? I looked at your coin for you earlier. Official Trump. Donald Trump. How's Joe Biden doing? Oh, wow. How's Bag doing? Oh, wow. What about Jesus Coin? Yeah, it's not bad. Philip Toussaint. Philip Croissant says, Thai. Philip Toussaint. Toussaint. I don't know why I think about a croissant when I say your name. Yeah, so for Tarzai, nothing has happened. You're just still within that parameter, okay? So you're closing up on oversold. We should get some sort of relief rally. In order for it to be bullish, you need to break 7 cents 40, okay? And bearish under 4 cents 60, which I don't think you're going over. I don't think you're going under. So it hasn't done anything from the last time we looked at it, Philip. Metal Detecting England says that would be amazing. 10 cents would be $1 million if that happens, but you won't wait that long. I'll probably be out between 5 and 8 cents. Yeah, I think that's smart. I think 5 cents, which is the 618 retracement, which is my first selling target for Dogecoin on Mars, is I think the 6, like that's golden. Just don't get like chopped up and don't get overly excited and put your money back in. So also make sure you don't sell everything at once. Not financial advice, but you know what you're doing. Obviously, you know what you're doing. So I agree with you. I think between 5 and 8 cents is a good selling target. And then if it ends up going a little bit higher to 11 cents, and like in the bull run, you get those giant wicks, like the impulsive move, like the final push that like just does something like euphoric where you get like, you're like, oh my God. That's when I'd be like, okay, well, I'm out at this point, And you'll still be able to hit that because you would have some left. Jafanto says, "What do you think about Bobo?" I don't know. Is that like a Star Wars character? Bobo. Let's see. Boba Fett. Bo. Is this even the right coin? This is the right coin. Yeah, Bobo doesn't look bad. It's making lower highs. This isn't... I mean... Yeah, you're just making lower highs, unfortunately. For Bobo, I think that you need to stay over 6.34 euros. If you don't, you're probably going to come down, double bottom, and make a lower low, which you would be validating this downtrend. So... price to beat would be 6.53 euros. I guess it's not really a gamble because it's like, yeah, it's a 9x back up to its all-time high. You're looking at around 180 million market cap. And so it looks like they are like fully diluted at this point. So they diluted after June 14th. Yeah. They diluted after June 14th. So it might not go back up to its all-time high. Maybe you might get a 618 retracement for a lower high. But once this does break out, then, I mean, if that's going to be the coin, then I don't know how long you're planning on holding this. But if you're looking for a quick flip or between 1 to 390% pump, then I think that's in play. I think you can get that. Philip Toussaint says Bard. Taking a look at Bard on the live stream. So this coin just came out. Be careful with this coin. Second of all, we're looking at it on the hourly, so just keep that in mind. For Bard, we are in resistance at $1.12 to $1.20. Once we break this area, $1.33 is in play, and then the breakout should send us back up to all-time high, and higher high would be $1.86, which as of today is going to be around a 60% pump. At any point, if we do break below $1.12, that is bearish. I would say we're in for a deeper correction, and we're probably going to come back down to these lows, if not make a lower low. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you so much for your support. Very new coin. It's not fully diluted. They have a token unlock schedule, which you can see is absolutely crazy. Like, they look like they're releasing just everything in the next 4 years, and that is typically inflationary, and it does push the price down. So just be aware of that. You might get liquidity pumps here and there, and that's what happens when you get trapped because people buy because they think it's going up forever. But usually you do get these kind of types of coins do have giant liquidity wicks, but they almost always end up making lower highs, and they trap people in, and then they get dumped on. So just be careful, Philip. I don't want to see you lose all your money. Not financial advice, just my opinion. And yeah, I guess we got like 20 people in here, so... I was gonna call it, but I guess what other coins you guys want looked at? Or you know what? We're just gonna watch a Taco Bell review. Alright, so the 21 people in here, if you could please help support my little brother. He has a dream to get a scholarship to go to college.
and he's trying to get us to a scholarship by making videos of Taco Bell. If you could please go support his channel and please like and subscribe, that would be great. What's up, Smash Toshi? Don't worry, I'll be fine not backholding. Good. And if you are, no worries, because we've all done it. What's up, Smash Toshi?
All the beautiful people out there in YouTube world. We got another Taco Bell food review. At first glance, you're probably saying the camera angle's off, and that's because my tripod broke and I don't know where it went. So I've been using a tripod to record and it just disappeared. So we're using a random angle. The next 3 videos, including this one, are going to be this way. So bear with me. I'll get a new tripod. But we got nothing.
It's 170 calories.
A sob story. Today we're gonna be doing the Doritos Cool Ranch Taco. It's $3.69 for Supreme. So again, maybe I should get closer. Right off the bat, I really don't like spending $4 or $3 on a taco. I know it's 2025, maybe I'm living in 2010, but I just think $3.50 is a lot. So this is the Y2K. Ooh, looks good though. Now, just a disclaimer, I am a nacho cheese guy, so I always choose nacho cheese over Cool Ranch Doritos, but I'm gonna go in with an open mind. Here she looks, here's what she looks like. Right, it looks pretty good. It actually looks a little bit bigger than the other one, the Cool Ranch one. And then here is what it looks like just a bunch of lettuce and cheese. The Supreme, I believe, comes with tomatoes. See, I don't want to spill it because now I got to get really close.
He always says
right?
It's
You can
not
pretty
worth
much
it,
see that.
no matter
just a
the
normal
price.
taco.
I mean, $4
It's a
is
freaking
insane
taco,
for
man.
that.
It's just got a heart. It's got
I
Cool
wouldn't pay
Ranch.
$4
Right.
for that.
Enough chatting. Here we go. We're going in.
You get a Crunchwrap Supreme for like $6. I might as well just get a Crunchwrap Supreme. It's so much bigger.
You know what? I said I was going to be more harsh, but this is not bad. It tastes just like the other one, but
Yeah, it should be $1.89. I think those tacos should be like $2 max. And the soft tacos should go back to 89 cents.
I actually can't really taste the Dorito. It's just overpowering me with sour cream, which isn't a bad thing. Like, it tastes good. So initial impressions, is it worth $3.69? Probably not. I would say 5 out of 10 for the price. Calories, I think it's like 300, so we'll go.
No, he says it's 300, but it's actually 170 calories.
I'll go 7 out of 10 for calories. It's definitely worth the calories. And the taste.
Imagine wanting to
I can't
eat
really
on camera
taste the
for a living.
Dorito.
But like,
I just
imagine
taste the
like
meat, which is like fake beef.
imagine those people just
I
have
taste
walk
the sour
around with cameras
cream, I
and live
taste the
stream
lettuce.
themselves all day. Like, no matter what
I
they
can't
do.
really taste the Dorito, honestly.
He's just gonna be an influencer.
Which I'm not complaining. Like, it's not a bad thing. I don't know if I would spend the extra money for a Dorito taco if you can't taste the Dorito. But it is good. The regular Doritos Loco Taco, the nacho cheese one, is definitely better. Not just because I prefer nacho cheese, that's not why I'm saying that. I just could taste the nacho Dorito. I can't taste this one. Maybe it's me, but I don't taste anything. I mean, I taste the taco, it tastes good. So I would go 6.5 out of 10. Overall, would I get it again? I would if they didn't have the nacho one, which this is only limited time. So if you want to try it, I would say why not? It's only I think it's $3 without the supreme. It's $3.69 with the supreme, which is
Not worth it.
sour cream and tomatoes, I believe.
Yeah,
Calories
sour
doesn't
cream.
change. I think maybe like 50
Here,
calories,
pay
60
another
calories,
69
but the
cents
calories
to eat
aren't
something
horrible.
that's really bad
Because
for
if you
you.
eat 5 of them, it's 1,500 calories, which that's kind of a lot.
No,
So
no. 5 of them is like less than 1,000 calories. It's 170 calories for each one.
I mean, not for me, but just in general.
Oh, you know what? Maybe it's because he did the supreme. Hold on, now I have to see. Give me a second.
So I would go 6.5 overall out of 10. It's not a bad item. I just didn't taste the taco. If I could taste the shell, I would have given it probably a 7. Oh, we got a wasp, boys.
I hate
Oh
wasps.
my god, it's literally on the window.
It's
You
190
might be able
calories.
to see it if it flies past. I just had a little heart attack. My roof is closed, right? Yeah. So 6.5 out of 10 final score. It's not bad. Give it a try. I prefer nacho cheese, but that's not why I graded it lower. I just couldn't taste. I couldn't taste the taco. So we'll leave it there. Let me know in the comments if you can, if it's available for you, because I know sometimes places offer different foods, like for breakfast and whatnot. But yeah, thanks for watching.
That's nice. I haven't eaten any fast food. Yeah, I mean, I think we don't normally eat fast food. Or actually, we don't eat fast food ever. Occasionally, like maybe once every 3 months or 4 months, if that, I'll get a Subway. And I'll get a veggie sandwich. So there's no meat. It's a flatbread and it just has lettuce, tomato, onions, black olives, bell peppers, and that's it. And then I put a black pepper on there. Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on, buddy? Why are you meowing? Are you guys hungry? Great, the cats outside are hungry. So, I think with that being said, I have to feed the cats. Actually, every single cat, because I got my cats and then the outdoor cats that are meowing. I don't know if you guys can hear them, but I think that's pretty much it. Just remember, tomorrow's watch list videos will be posted in the morning. I'm going to be making all the watch list videos in the morning. And then I'm probably going to live stream sometime in the afternoon. I'm not really sure because I'm going off schedule right now. So that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for coming by. Just remember, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. And this is all just for entertainment purposes, nothing more. Have a great Friday night. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. I really appreciate all of you. I appreciate all the Super Chats, members, subscribers. Thank you so much for coming by and supporting the channel. And yeah, have a great night, and I'll catch you guys in the next live stream. Oh my gosh, wait. Flipcoin's coming in at the last second with the 10 beans. Now I can't leave. Yeah, Flipcoins, let me know what you want me to look out for you. They got, like, everything. Hold on. I'm going to go feed the cat, so give me a second. Type what you want me to look out for you. Hold on, buddies. Hold on, buddies. Hey, hold on. Look at how good he is. Look at how good this cat is. Just waiting. Just waiting over here.
waiting to get his treats. Oh my gosh. Look at this baby. He just wants his treats, that's it. Here you go, you can eat it here. Here you go. And I gotta get the white one. Here you go. Oh my gosh. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Is Zebik dead? No. No, it's not dead. Zebik is still staying over this area. Why is this not showing up? Yeah, Zebik is still over 2035, so it's not dead yet. No, the cats are fed now, so you're good. I mean, it was very slow, so nobody was really like asking for coins and stuff, so we were just kind of here. It was just kind of boring, so yeah, that's why I was like, okay, well, I might as well call it. Gotta feed these two hungry little kittens, always asking for food. Anyway, so for Zebik, no, I'd say Zebik is bearish under 2035. So at that point, if I was, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how long. There's no way. Like, we're gonna get alt season, and I just don't think that we're not gonna go any higher with Zebik. I mean, you're at 356 million market cap. The next higher high should take you to 1.5 cents, which is best case scenario 300% from the current price. So you're still looking at 1 billion 50 million market cap, so 1.1 billion market cap, just around there. I don't think that's impossible at all. I do think that is in play for Zebik. So on the macro target anyway, you're still very, very, very bullish. So you're still over the 236,382. You're still over 2029. So the only way that I think that, to answer your question, is it dead, is if we do break below this area. And again, at that point, even we did that last time too, and then we quickly came back up. So it's very bullish, right? So it just depends. If we break this area and then you see it's struggling and consolidating, getting stuck at resistance, then I do think we're in part of a bigger capitulation down. And at that point, I do think we are going to come back down here before we start moving up. So, no financial advice, just my opinion. When's the wife analysis duo stream? That's funny. I don't think she knows anything about crypto. I don't think she knows anything about crypto. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should ask her. Maybe I should show her a chart and be like, "Hey, what do you think about this chart?" And it's like Dogelon. I think she has to know that I have Dogelon Mars. Like, hey, what do you think about this coin? Let me see. Yeah, that's a good point. Let's see. Dude, it's just such a bad chart. What's up, Chris? Chris, what's going on? Welcome to the end of the live stream. Slow day. Slow day.
Just got off work. I always miss the stream due to work. That's funny because I usually live stream right after work. So I usually live stream on the weekdays, like after 5 p.m. But damn, are you on the West Coast? Or are you on the East Coast? Because I feel like you're on the East Coast, but you get off work so late. You get off at like 8 p.m. How is SEI doing? Let's see. This is so weird. Why is it it's just getting stuck? I just hate, like, if it's not bullish, like, it's bearish, right? So if it's not like going up, you're gonna, like, I don't like this whole consolidation area under the 382. So unfortunately, I would say 22 cents might be in play, coming back down here and then maintaining an uptrend and then eventually breaking out, like compressing and then breaking out. That could be in play. That's just what I see. We need to get back over 30 cents ASAP. Otherwise 22 cents. So if you're buying, if you have SCI and if you're holding it, if you're set on holding it, and if you're like, I want to buy more, 22 cents is personally where I would, that's what I would do. Like with Dojo on March, that's my target. My target is, like I have my coins, but if I were to buy more, it would be around the 707 to 708 mark. But yeah, unfortunately, I can't say anything bullish about this right now because it's under 30 cents. I work in restaurants. I'm in Central, in Oklahoma City. Got it. Okay. Well, welcome. Let me know what you want me to look at for you. I hope your coins are doing better than mine. Well, my one coin. It literally just like it's at its lowest it's been ever. So there's no profit for me as of yet. That's pretty brutal, man. How's Billy and used car? Remember we said that the RSI was extremely oversold and we really need to note that because it's really important. Okay. Okay, we're going up. Not bad. So if you're oh nice, you're up 8%. So if you're trading it, remember we talked about this, if you're trading it, 100%. And that's what I need to start. Oh, man, I wish I would do that, but I can't. I physically actually can't. Because like I'm just a moon boy. I'm just like, dude, I want this thing to just go to the moon, right? I hate selling and just like missing the opportunity, leaving money on the table. But that's a really bad mentality to have. And then how's the used car doing? We said that it bottomed. You were extremely oversold. Yeah, same thing. We're getting some sort of reversal. You're probably going to get a giant green candle right now. So good luck with those two. You're going to get some sort of relief rally. And at that point, you have to decide, hey, is this good enough? Or am I going to wait for it to go all the way to the 618 retracement? Which, if you've held this long, then you might as well just wait. Aurora. Yeah, so Aurora hasn't been doing anything. It's just consolidating. At least it didn't come down to its all-time low, but it is bearish under 10 cents. Good thing is you have established a floor here. Technically, you're starting to maintain an uptrend. Technically, nothing too crazy on the RSI. The stock RSI looks like it's completely reset. Under 10 cents is a bearish, bullish over 17 cents 90. Aurora is it's a 17x back up to its all-time high, so not super crazy. SUI holding up. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Eddie. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's holding up extremely well. Yeah, SUI is holding up really well. Yeah, once we get that relief rally, I mean, you're not that far away from breaking out and getting to all-time high. So, That's the difference between like when you actually have this uptrend when you're in channel. You're not all the way down here waiting to come all the way up and get stuck. You actually get the opportunity to start here and then break out. That's why coins like this, like Snack and a couple other coins are like so bullish. But when you're like looking at like Dogecoin Mars or Beam or FitFi and you're like all the way down here, you're not even close, basically. You're not even close. But with SUI, very, very, very bullish. This structure is extremely bullish. I've been accumulating spell, walking down my cost. Oh my gosh, man. You are crazy, man. You actually have spell. Hey, I really hope this and the other coin, what was it? GST. Yo, if either of those two coins go up, if this coin goes up or GST goes up, man, you are rich. 60x back up to its all-time high. Even if it has a 618 retracement, you're still looking at 10x, which is still pretty good. 10x. And then, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's just floored right now, so you're just literally buying the bottom. So I really hope this thing goes back up. Good for you. Are we going down? Is it over? No. No way. $21 million coins. You have 21 million coins at 305. What is that? Damn, dude. Yeah, that's actually okay. If it actually has a 618 retracement, that's 100 grand. I mean, and you don't even have to necessarily risk it until there. You could even sell at a 5x and still get stuck at the 382. Never mind. What is that, the 0.5? Yeah, 6x. $50,000 in profit. Yeah, I mean, when you're looking at a coin like this, yeah, who needs all-time highs? Yeah, I mean, you'd be really risking it if you actually held to all-time high, because just keep in mind with Spell Token too, they did dilute the market. So the Spell Token, when it first came out, it was 1.73 billion, okay? So let's just, for easy math, let's just say it's 2 billion. And let's just say the market cap right now is 100 million, which is almost fully diluted. So you're looking at a 20x to get it back up to its all-time high. But a 20x on the price is probably the, yeah, it's down here. It's around 1 penny. So for it to go back up to its all-time high, it'll be a 60x, right? Yeah, like a 60x. So you're looking at like a 6 billion market cap. So that's almost a 3 to 4x on the all-time high market cap. So also, it's not even fully diluted yet, but it's basically fully diluted. There's only so much more selling pressure. I don't even think that this thing has a token unlock schedule. So I will add 1 million under a week. Damn, dude. What is that, like 1 million is $500? Damn, you're gonna add a $500 every single week? Bro, you must be loaded. Just $500 just to throw into Spell Token, man. Hey, I hope you make it. But definitely, again, please take profits on the way up because you don't want to back hold. I always say that. Because I was a back holder. Flipcoin says Turbo. Yeah, so for Turbo, we set that it didn't hold the 236382. We have support here at 31, and then the next landing pad for Turbo doesn't have to come here, but I mean, it's just typical. 20 is 19 to 20 is 25. before we start moving back up. But again, we can still come down here at the 0.5 and double bottom and then attempt to break those 618. But I think we're in for a longer correction. Keep in mind, from the high to the low, technically, we are still over the 382, which means that it's still bullish. So we don't have to go down that low. We might have bottomed over here, but yeah, we did break below the 382 at 2037. So again, 2003 coincides with the 382, and then we have bigger support here at 19 and 25. It is almost extremely oversold, so it does have that going for it. We should get some sort of reversal. So if you're trying to sell, maybe you wait until we make a lower high and validate a downtrend, so that way you're not selling the bottom and rotating, or you just hold it and just hope that it breaks out. But that's what I think about Turbo right now. 440-ish. Dude, that's crazy. Good luck, man. Oh yeah, I guess it is 440 right now, right? Yeah, that's right. I mean, look at this though. Oh, you're only 26% away from your all-time lows. Hey, that's not bad, man. I was looking at OXT, and OXT just actually marked its all-time low about one day ago. That's crazy. Yeah, wow. Who would have known? Yeah, we're probably going to go back down. Matt Arnold says, Staffy, it dropped a lot this week. A lot of coins dropped a lot this week. It's not just your coin. Don't worry. We're all in this together. Yeah, so Staffy, it didn't, at least it didn't make an all-time low. It is extremely oversold, so we are probably getting some sort of like relief rally. So if you're dollar cost averaging now, and if you buy now, you probably bought a bottom. And on the macro time frame, though, it is still bearish under 20 cents and bullish over 37 cents. So Aloe says, Vara, let's get it. You're joking, right? I can't do crypto.com because the spread sucks on it. And I don't have Coinbase anymore. Dude, yeah, I mean, if you're gonna buy it, man, you're literally buying a bottom. Remember, just to get out, remember what we did last time? Remember I got greedy and I held it and it went all the way down? Do you remember that? It feels just like yesterday, right? Remember I made like $200 and you're like, did you sell it? And I was like, no. And then I ended up selling it. And I ended up, I don't know where I ended up at, probably less than $200 for sure. But unless this thing just literally goes to zero. Yeah. It's printing a green candle, so now would be the time, Aloe. Flipcoin says Mantle, MNT. Yeah, Mantle, very bullish. Again, you had this breakout. I mean, the market's bearish. Everything's down, and this thing's literally printing a green candle. Let me make a video on this. Taking a look at Mantle, MNT on the live stream. So extremely bullish Mantle right now. The stock RSI is resetting while you're printing green candles, and it's actually making higher highs. You blasted through this previous all-time high, and you're actually maintaining levels over it. You're consolidating. I'd say that so far, as long as you stay over $1.13, $1.39, $3.14 is the target on the upside. So as long as you come down here, retest this area, and that's if we have a correction. We don't even have to have a correction. $3.14 is the next target on the upside. With that being said, I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. And thank you so much for your support. Flip coins for another 10. That's 20 beans, man. Thank you so much for the super chats. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. I think, yeah, that was super chat number 3 today. Very, very awesome. Thank you. And let me know whatever else you need me to look at for you. Damn, we're going on a 2-hour live stream. That's not bad. Thanks for the work, SCY, MNT, or Arrow. I'm rotating my turbo into one of these. Arrow. MNT, I mean, like, it is a higher gamble, but it's like almost like you're for sure. I guess I can't say for sure, but this thing looks very bullish, but I just hate buying a coin when it's up all the way here, you know? Let's look at Arrow. Yeah, I don't think Aerodrome's a bad one. You came down, you retested this box as support, so we are retesting this box as support. Technically, it's still bullish as long as it stays over that. 46% and 129% back up to its all-time high. And then $8.85 is the target on the upside, which as of right now, it's around a 700% pump. Gosh, I can't wait until we get those giant moves up. Literally, that's all we're waiting on. We're just waiting on these giant moves up right now, unfortunately. Hold on, let me go get some water and just check something really quick. Colonel Dow, let's see. Yeah, what is this? I mean, this doesn't look bad. At least it doesn't look like Vara. Yeah, this coin just came out in April of this year. You had the sell-off, and now you're just consolidating sideways. Just making mountains. You're hanging on to the 382. 31 cents is in play right now. Previous high, and then all-time highs up to $2.34, I'd say. That's if it does break out. That's around a 10x. So given that it does 10x, you're looking at a 500 million market cap, which is not out of, which isn't like out of the realm of possibility, I guess. Oh man, are we really going back down? Oh, we're bearish again. We had a nice bounce, but I don't think we're gonna be holding it, unfortunately. You're welcome, Chris. And yeah, I hope you had a good Friday, man. I hope you had a good Friday. Yeah, damn. Dogecoin is going back down. Dude, what's going on with Samo? Does anybody know what's going on with Samo? Look at this. This is on Gemini. I was like, yo, am I buying this? Like, am I buying this coin or what? Like, it's a huge gamble, but like, why is this going down? Does anybody know why this is going down? Because This does not look bad. Yeah, I mean, look, like you're literally... Wow, it's 100x back up to its high. And it's on Gemini and it's only 5.02 million. Allo, what's going on with what's going on with Samo? Like this is on Kraken, it's on Gemini. Like it's on, I guess that's it. It's on Gate.io. Like, is it just a dead project? Yeah, it looks like it's still like Samo swap. You have a hole on swap? Yo, am I buying Samo? It's not even on OKX though. Bruh, you just gotta buy anything before it takes off. Should I just buy Samo? Should I just like gamble? Am I gambling with this? Let me pull up my Gemini. Yo. Am I doing it? Flipcoins, you're in Samo? Been holding Samo since 2021? Oh my gosh. Hold on, let me like authenticate my... Alright, let's see. Dude, this might not be a bad play. Let me see. Like, bro, what the hell? Okay, I have some money in my trading balance. Let's see. Oh, do I want to show you guys that? Do I want to? I don't know. Do I want to show you guys my like just the trading balance? You've been holding Samo since 2021. Where do you see what is that? 2021. Yeah, man. Damn. Oh my God, you bought the top. No, you didn't buy the top. You could have theoretically bought the bottom. It's just you've been probably back holding, so never mind. Yeah, you probably like... Yeah, there's no way. Like, there's just no way that this isn't... Let me see. Like, what did it do here? It did a 10x. Wow. Where do I see Avantis topping off at this cycle? Okay, first of all, Avantis just came out, so I don't know. Second of all, we have to hit our targets first, and then we could look at the next target on the upside. I have to look at it on the hourly anyway, so. Yeah, so right now $2.91, and then I think it was like $19 or something, right? There we go. Yeah, like $19. That's the next target on the macro time frame. Yeah, holding on. Yo.
Oh my god. It doesn't take much to pump it up too. I mean, literally a 10x only takes $47,000. Like to pump it up to $1, it's like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, is this the bottom though? Damn. I don't know, man. I mean, what is it back up to its all-time high? Or even on Gemini? Yeah, dude, this thing went. Yo, this thing went from 3 cents. It actually fell 95%. That's just horrible. Like, why is here? Let me like look at X or something. Let me look at. There has to be a reason why it went down 95% from last April. Let's see. Yeah, they haven't been. Oh, I guess. Huh. They're active on X. Yeah, but why is it that Solana is doing so good? Look at this. Solana's like going to the moon while Samo is just dying. Yeah, volume's also like dying down. I guess volume died down here too before we went up. You see that? You see how volume ended up dying down before we had the giant pump? So maybe we are in for a pump. Maybe we should, huh. I don't know, man. That's gonna be that'll be a really big gamble if I do that. Because what about if I buy 1,000,000 coins? 1,000,000 coins at 150 is $1,500. So $1,500 for a gamble play. Let's see. So at 15. I mean, this is just horrible though. Like this chart. Like, look at this. This is not good. I mean, it really extends to over here, but I guess on the shorter time frame, I'm looking for, even over here, I would have had if I had bought the bottom, I would have had around 100% pump. So even here, you're looking at this, but the problem is, yeah, the problem is we did have a bounce over here. So it wasn't just like a straight shot down.
That's what I don't like. Because if you're coming back over here, you're retesting this high. That's around 100%. I don't know. Maybe I do 50% and call it, you know? Even at 50% from 150 to 2 cent to 202, that is around, how much is that? Yeah, that's $500. That's $500 in profit. I don't know, but hey, you know what other coin I was looking at, but I'm never gonna do. I've probably asked about this in Vision's live streams too, but this coin. Appreciate the response. You're welcome. Buy 100K if it drops by 100K. More rinse. Yeah, but like the problem is like if it's gonna go down that low, it's probably just getting delisted and I'll lose all my money. So you can do that, but you can do that with Bitcoin or Ethereum or like the Bitcoins. Like I'll do that with Bitcoin, but like I'm not gonna do that with Samo. I'm not gonna do that with like very small market cap coins. It's just like some of these coins aren't gonna make it. And another one, yeah, Cube. Damn. There has to be like another good coin on USD. No. Yeah, I mean, like, what the heck? There's just, I guess Polygon, is Polygon ever gonna go back up? I feel like that's a good, this might not be a bad play. I mean, Polygon, this used to be like $2, right? Yeah, Matic. What happened to Matic? Oh, it's gone. Yeah, so it's completely gone now. Yeah, this might not be a bad play. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that, though. Like, they were like, screw it, let's just release everything. Like, wow, dude, that's so bad. The highest market cap it was over here at 70 cents, and the price didn't even break out. How bad is that? Demon, welcome. Did you buy it, Billy? Looks similar to Vara. I mean, I feel like all these look similar to Vara. I mean, look at this. And look at Cube. Yeah, Cube, Vara. This thing. Very similar. I don't know, man. Polygon might not be a bad play. I need to be 100% sure. And then I'll do it. And then I'll let you know. Like I was with Vara last time. But I just can't buy Vara anymore because I don't have I don't have access to buy it. Yo. Well, Matic is, but Polygon isn't. Polygon just came out in 2023.
such good volume. I mean, look at the volume on this. Can you stake Polygon? I wonder if you could stake Polygon on... Oh my god, the top 10 holders have 84% of the coins. Oh, wait, never mind. Staking contract. Wow. Damn, there's a lot of money behind Polygon. Yeah, there's a lot of money behind Polygon. Wow. Oh, I don't know. One of these days we'll find the right coin. I think in the meantime we're going back down, right? Bull runs in full, or sorry, bear markets in full effect. We're going back down. Yep. That's what's gonna happen. I know you guys don't like to admit it. Or not admit it. What am I trying to say? I know you guys don't want to accept it, but this is where we're going. And then we're getting alt season. Let's go. Actually, I don't know if that's gonna happen. I mean, hopefully we bottom, but since when have we ever bottomed like this and then we went up from here? Like, unless like it's bullish, and that's what I'm trying to say. Unless like we're making uptrends and we're going up, it's bearish. Like, there is no sideways and then we're going up. There's sideways, capitulation, and then uptrend starts to form. So there is no like sideways and then we blast up on out of here. But I don't know. We'll see. Well, we've been live for 2 hours now. I think that's it. I think that's all my power. So I think I'm pretty exhausted right now. So with that being said, thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate all the super chats. Well, flip coins, thank you so much for the super chats. I appreciate all the members, all the subscribers. Have a great Friday night. Have a great weekend. I'll be live again on tomorrow and on Saturday, because why not? We have to kind of grind out the rest of the month because it's been a very bad month for YouTube. So I'm gonna try to pump out as many videos as I can and go live every single day until until October 1st. I'm thinking of buying more Billy, but I don't know if I should buy GMC because GMC might run first. I don't know. If you're buying Billy, you're buying a bottom. So just like I tell Flipcoins this, there's only a few times we mention this where we're like, hey guys, the RSI is extremely oversold. So you had an opportunity to buy it. It might come back down and make a lower low, but like I think you are either putting in a bottom or the bottom's already in for Billy. So whether you buy now or whether you buy this next capitulation, I think the bottom's very close for Billy before we at least get some sort of move up. So that's what I think, but not financial advice, just my opinion. Have a great weekend. Thank you so much for coming by. Just remember, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. This is all just for entertainment purposes, nothing more. Have a great night. I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's